Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do Toriko Chapter 244 review. Before I get started, one quick thing. As you can see here, I'm in a new place, new pad, new apartment, which is really good for me. A single studio, my own bathroom, my own kitchen, all my own shit, which is very nice. It takes out a lot of the burdens that I had previously when I lived with roommates. A lot of burdens are just gone now, so that's fantastic. That's number one. That's the only thing I have to say. On to the Toriko chapter, right? Well, number two. When I was reading this chapter, Toriko, I just had to go back to chapter 243. I just had to reread what Jiro did. And, oh, man. Granted, he slowed down the rotation of the planet. I give him that, alright? You have to give him that. But he didn't stop it. So that's why the natural disaster, it was incoming. We saw it from a distance previous chapter. In this chapter, it's like there. Like a few kilometers away. So it's very close. Well, the tsunami. And then behind the tsunami, we see all those cyclones. A whole fleet of cyclones. So he didn't stop the rotation. He slowed it down. Had he had stopped the rotation, then the natural disaster would have either just stopped or dissipated. But because he slowed it down, it was coming in just at a much slower rate. And then what we see in this chapter is mainly Froze-sama do her thing. But the problem is that it's not really her. It's, according to Setsuno, what she says is that it's someone posing as her. Because, well, let me backtrack to, I'll get to that later. Basically, it kicks off, right? And in comes an natural disaster. And all of a sudden, this fake Froze, or FF, fake Froze, what this person does a skill, and it's called Instant Shedding, and it's a speed skill, obviously. So all of a sudden, it's like the coat's left behind, and this person blitzes up into the sky, and it's over the cooking island. So this is an insane speed skill, and then it's like right, and so this person, fake Froze, FF, is right there in the sky. And then its eyes glow, does this thing called God Cooking, and then performs a skill called Soragiri, which is Sky Cut. And listen, man, my boy Mihawk, I love you, but you're outdone. Yo, you're so outdone. It's not even funny. Sky Cut. And the huge tsunami, all the cyclones behind the tsunami, gone. Done. And mind you, this is a tsunami that can engulf an island or an archipelago that is 18,000 kilometers squared. 18,000. I believe it is twice the size of the island Cyprus. And this natural disaster was going to engulf the entire thing. And it is gone in a split second. Gone. Adios. Arrivederci. Gone. Sayonara. Out of here. Just Soragiri. Yeah. So, again, Mihawk, I love you, bro. But you're outdone. I mean, what you did was casual beastly. What this person did was casual monsters. Gone. So, I mean, mad props. A lot of props because that was just epic. It was beastly as fuck, dude. Yeah. And for some reason, she's like levitating. She's like, yeah. She's like suspended in midair. Like, yeah. It's like, what's happening? Like, why are you in air? What's going on? Like, can you fall, please? Like, gravity? Well, I mean, maybe knocking Master, when he did the thing, maybe he knocked it. The core, and then the gravity is much weaker. I don't know. No, it can't be. She's flying. She's like floating. It's like suspension. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but it was just nasty. Just cut, gone. And then, so this God Cooking is actually very powerful. Very powerful. I mean, that's what you expect for someone who is at least posing as Froze-sama. Now, FF. And then what's happening is that we have Setsuno and Jiro do a culmination attack, where basically Setsuno, her knife can change forms, which Okay, I mean, whatever. The knife can change forms. Then she does this thing called Cooking Road. And then Jiro follows up with these, I mean, they're not even brass knuckles. I mean, they're like these ridiculous things. He takes out this thing called the Ro'o no Kiba. And it's like these, they're supposed to be brass knuckles. Or like these knuckle enhancements, but they're not. They're like literal like diamond or crystal or something on some kind of like, you know, charred magma glove. It's like, what the fuck is that exactly? It just, yeah. And then he does a striking, basically like a, well, the Cooking Road, it's like a road that Setsuno made right to FF, Fake Frozen. And then what he does is that he does a thing called Rising Wolf, Genus Punch. Guinness Punch. And then basically it's like a big ass like wolf energy wave, which I'm assuming is a form of appetite energy. And basically it's like a punch, and the punch follows the road. The road that Setsuno set up, it follows the road. And then it goes towards this individual, this Fake Frozen. All of a sudden, it's like Fake Frozen like changes forms. It changes, like she changes, whatever. And then we see like its mouth go. Basically, it changes shape, and the attack culmination that Setsuno and Jiro perform gets dissipated by another skill that this thing performs. And the thing that is called the Satan Mitts. So all these Satan Mitts, the attack dissipates, and then again, this person just remains suspended in air, like if for some fucking reason, I don't know what's going on, remains suspended in air. And then we have Setsuno and Jiro talking, and this dialogue is actually very, very, very important. Basically, what the dialogue is saying here, right, is that this person must have eaten Akasea's full course, because this person has complete control of all of the gourmet cells in their body. Now that's very surprising, because I didn't know. I mean, we got the hints from Toriko's inner self, but because of the fact that we saw Toriko's inner self actually like punch at Starjun and make a hole in Starjun, then I would assume that you need maybe you don't need it. So the main point is that when Toriko's inner self was telling Toriko, in order to completely control me, you must eat his full course. He doesn't mean Ichiryu's, he means Akasea's. Akasea's full course allows an individual to completely control their gourmet cells. So that's very important, because that means that a person will be at their most powerful after they eat Akasea's full course. Not just God, but also Adam, Earth, Air, the secret hors d'oeuvre. They have to eat the entire damn thing, and then you can completely control all of your gourmet cells. That's ridiculously. Actually, no. You know what? Now I think about that, that's actually good for the story. At least when it comes to, because it's gonna hint that the story will probably progress even after they consume God, which we can assume will occur. We should at least assume that Toriko will get to his goal and eat God, and Coco, I believe it's Adam, Sunny, Earth, and so on and so forth. So I mean, why not? Why the fuck not? So I mean, that's my assumption. And then basically we have Jiro saying, so it must be frozen. It must be frozen. And apparently the punch that they were doing, that culmination attack, apparently that was going up to space. Like, it was going all the way up to space. And I mean, again, a powerful attack, yeah, fuck it. But again, it was blocked. It was minced. Satan minced. But apparently, Setsuno says no, it's not frozen, because Jiro thought, okay, so it must be, because this thing ate. It must be frozen, because who other than Akasea and Froze have eaten the entire Akasea full course? Because hey, Froze cooked it, and Akasea got it in the first place, so that's the way it is. However, Setsuno says no. All right, because Froze A is dead, which makes perfect sense. I mean, again, the assumption was, okay, well, Froze may not be dead because we see her right here. Or at least that was my assumption, but that was was probably wrong. B is the fact that apparently when Froze transformed, because since she had also eaten Akasa's full course, if she would have transformed, or when she did transform, her form was completely different. And that's why Setsuno is stating that this person is not Froze itself. It just can't be. No, not possible. So that's also very. So basically, we have an imposter. This is an imposter. This is a fake Froze-sama. But this person who is Joa is I'm assuming the leader of Neo. So this fake Froze is the leader of Neo. Alright, and Neo has a very powerful leader. I mean, Ichiryu was the leader of the IGO. Midora is the leader of the Bushugikai. And Neo has this epic, powerful motherfucker who's posing as Froze-sama. That's the way it is. A person who can actually deflect and attack by two of the strongest people on the planet, Setsuno and Knocking Master Jiro. So this person is no slouch. This person is goddammit no slouch. Alright? Soragiri, casual, natural disasters are wiped off. Just gone. Adios. So that's the way it is. Now, basically, at that point in time, in comes Starjun. Yes! Starjun comes in there with his, whatever it is. I don't know what the fuck it is. With some sky dragon with, bones. I don't know. Fuck it. In comes Starjun. I love this dude. In comes Starjun. Riding on his partner creature. And this person, still suspended in midair, turns and is like, oh, that's the chef I'm looking for. Give me that chef. So, obviously, as I said before, and I say it again, the target was Komatsu. We already knew that. Why? Because Komatsu, he was unique. He was very unique in his own right. He had food luck up the wazoo. And he could perform cooking feats that no one could. Well, I can't say no one, but he could perform cooking feats in tight situations, like the medical mochi, and actually make it taste good and save lives, millions of lives. So, props to him. But the thing here, right, is that Starjun has Komatsu. I thought that after the fight between Toriko and Starjun, I thought that Starjun was going to leave Komatsu, like he was going to leave him there. He didn't. He took him. He took him. And I was like, wait, what's happening? No way. He took Komatsu. He took Komatsu. Komatsu's captured. All right. The sense of danger is high. Komatsu's captured. He's captured. He's captured. Fuck. And all of a sudden, we have Starjun making small. Well, I can't say small, but he's talking with fake Froze. And apparently, ever since the jewel meat arc on the Regal Island, when they were inside the Regal Mammoth, Neo had incorporated motherfuckers that. Guido apparently was a member of Neo, and Starjun knew that. Midora and Starjun knew this shit. And apparently, according to fake Froze, Starjun is the second strongest dude in the Bushigikai, which is surprising. It really is. I mean, really, Starjun? I mean, I'll take it. And the reason why is because of the fact that Toriko fought against Starjun, and the fight got serious after he starts using the Supreme Routine. But the thing about it is that Starjun wasn't beaten only until the gourmet cells themselves came out of Toriko's body. That was the only time Starjun was actually beaten. If you want to say that, because we see him now and he's good to go. He's ready to. He's literally flying. He's ready to go. But the thing here is that even though Toriko fought against Starjun is still stronger. Toriko has a long way to go in comparison to Starjun, let alone the other motherfuckers. But that being said, we have this talk, and apparently the main threat for the Bushigikai wasn't Toriko and his gang of buddies. Alright, it was no homo. It was literally these guys, Neo. And the Bushigikai knew about Neo a while ago. Now the IGO, I'm not too sure, because they were shocked when Shigematsu betrayed Manson. Manson was stunned, like, what? You're the vice goddamn chairman, or the vice president. So I mean, maybe Ichigo knows, but I'm not too sure. Because again, Manson, he was caught way fuck off guard with Shigematsu. So, but apparently the Shichibukai, they already knew that they had members of Neo in their workings, but the IGO apparently not. And what's happening so like that's where things end off, where the creatures that give me Komatsu, or this fake frozen that give me Komatsu, Starjun's like, no, fuck that. You want him, you take him. So we're gonna see a nice battle. We're gonna see a nice battle. We're gonna see a nice confrontation. And at the end, there's a roar. Apparently, like the ground starts to shake, and like there's a roar. And I'm thinking one thing. All right, wait. Yeah. At the end of the chapter, we see a roar, right? Well, we don't see a roar, but basically, the ground starts to shake, and there's a roar. And it says in the side corner, "What is this roaring thunder?" And I'm thinking one thing. Man. I'm thinking everybody got cocky. Everybody got cocky. I think they got cocky as fuck. And in comes Zebra, because I'm betting that Zebra sees Komatsu right now, and he's pissed. Oh, he's hella pissed. There's probably this. Oh, they get cocky. They can't say Komatsu with fucking Zebra at full power. Fuck out of here. No. It's not happening on his watch. Yo. They got cocky. They all got cocky. Alright? Fake Frozen got cocky. Yeah. They got cocky. Alright, but that's the chapter right there. So, the chaptering overall, I thought was very nice. I thought the exposition is actually very important for the overall story between Starjun and Fake Frozen, between Jiro and Setsuno, how in fact you need to eat Akasia's full course in order to activate your gourmet cell to be able to control your gourmet cells. So that's very important for the overall story. It's super important. So overall, I thought it was a great chapter. I thought it was a great fucking chapter. All right, again, the Toriko top tiers doing their thing. Yo, again, Mihawk, I love you, but no. The chapter title, Mihawk, I love you, but no. There's no way. I love you, bro, but outdone. I mean, yeah, man. Oh, all right, I'm done. King Lightning. Be sure, of course, rate, comment, and subscribe as always. Peace. Have a nice day.